Welcome to this game between CI and SE. We're playing Chora AES V2. This is a 20 versus 20.
You copy? Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
But basically, right, you roll straight off the road at the hammerhead. Just don't accelerate when you roll off it, otherwise you'll flip it.
See who can best control the outside flanks. We're gonna have battle on the north side for
so
control.
I'm really far to the north then.
And it's gonna be, I guess, same on the south.
No, to get the radio down.
It's much more free space on the south side where people can try to get around.
Yeah. You look at the creation.
That's probably the better position anyway, to be honest.
But at the same time, you don't want to waste too much effort and too much time to try to get around if you can't get it there.
The only thing with that is we lose the mortar position.
I think the team that can first get control, a good hold on the south side, and then can just keep that control,
to be honest,
get a good position where they can hold
honest.
but still move a bit of people off the south side to reinforce their northern one. If that makes any sense. I think that the team will have a very good chance to win this. Because if you get mid-cap fight and getting and lose it, you might be screwed. But if you want to cement your team on the south side, you have all the options and the alternatives later on to come back for the center, even come up behind and cut the enemy's team off. Map control is the name of the game, especially on a narrow map like this. Let's see, rollouts. We have two Logis going for center. We're gonna have probably one going down south side. Have a Tiger with almost a full squad. We're gonna back cap command squad going to Vineyard. Got one Humvee MRAP.
Hey, Flax.
They pushed that Logi a bit too far.
Logi spotted.
So that's one very important Logi down early in the game for SE. It's gonna be difficult for them to get back to the southern part of the map without it. They didn't even get a rally down. That's a terrible blow to that team. But this weird lag again that I get sometimes. That's about a worst case scenario as it gets. You lose a Logi early on and it's just you lost the position without any effort, without any fight for the enemy, so it's gonna be all in on the hem farm now for the Russian team here. Got into this Saddam or cheese grate building. CCI have a fob up on the northeast. They did not go for a hem farm rush, which I personally like. I don't like those 50-50s.
Taking shots from west of Hem Farm.
Roger.
I'd like to see CI taking advantage of this opportunity they have on the south side now to try to get a Logi down there themselves. They have full control at the moment.
Contact southwest of the river on Headfarm.
Looking at the map, they'll be setting up on Saddams, which is where the Logi is.
Dave got taken out from the gunner. Didn't quite being able to finish up that transport.
Email Logi marked north bridge of video. It's been tagged.
It's
Roger.
just a transport.
The auto attack's just going to hold drive at the moment. Cover yourself.
See, mid cap, hemp farm. We do have Paolo, Dion, and Dora the drug explorer inside cap.
Fire mission.
On
for
SC
Orca
side, we
going
have
up,
Dr. B Duck
Roger,
and
roger.
Fnooz.
Kill attacks holding south side. Just cover
Paolo
them.
might be able to hear ducks crawling around just above him. A duck can't really stand up. Oh, timing for Dora is perfect. Goes inside into cover just as duck stands up. Almost looks like Duck knows about Dora's position. He finds him, takes him out. Paolo might be able to retaliate quickly there. Got more guys. Quebec coming in as well. Down is trying to hold this northern side, get a peek in. Paolo's trying to jump to peek. I don't know if that was Convoy or Dion that maybe got their connect on Duck on top of the roof.
We're going to change the hab location because it's Arabian mortar to the north.
Roger.
Okay, quick look. It's only there's 3 lodges. I would have liked to see, like I said before, CI taking a lodge, quick lodgy moving up, put it somewhere behind this front line that they created, because they got a good hold in the beginning. They almost got the south side for free, so they could have used that opportunity to really secure their position.
Right,
Being
we're doing the
pushed
habs to the
now.
north now.
And it looks like they're
Roger.
currently are struggling a little bit here. Oga, Boga, and
Good
Seth
job, lad. We can't.
moving around the vendors. Ham farm currently being captured by CI. Question is, will they be able to hold it when they have to relocate
Need
the
more
habs?
bodies on hemp farm.
Yeah, you'll get some in a minute.
And can
Just
they
getting the hab up.
maintain control of the southern side? Because if Lavender fall here in the south flank for CI crops or crumbles, it will be open season here for SC to move around up and take out the mortars and the backup fobs. Question is, how long can CI then maintain control on hemp farm, if they even secure it? Now CI mortars comes in towards Saddam. Can't really do any damage to the fob itself, but it can definitely take out enemies trying to move into the cap from that. Like CI is rallied down by Lavenders has been wiped.
Make sure you get a rally up, mate.
Russians giving up on
Yeah,
him.
copy that. We got
We're tapping hab.
Like this kind of slow take by CI right now. They're holding.
We've helped you a lot doing
They
your
are
south
currently
west.
capping, so they are not rushing to try to clear it out. They're holding their angles. They kind of want the Russians to push in. I also like this from Duck. He's not going in solo. He
Stop capping.
takes a little bit of ground, making sure that there's an opening for the guys behind him to come in. And then he's just holding right now.
Roger. I'm out of ammo, unable to fire.
copy. We got it in a second.
Roger.
Like this, Blacku has been able to come around all the way to the east wall of Hemp Farm uncontested. He has an opening here to do something
Now,
big.
airstrike 5 minutes.
Dora, Rycave, Convoy, Sasha holding Hemp Farm for CI, while we have Duck, Fnooz, Ugabonga, Ducky, and Folks, and Blacku coming in to try to take him out. Falks get a shot on Dora and takes him down. Sasha now might be able to get in contact with Krogs. A nice pre-fire and he takes him
They're
out.
still wasting mortars on the other tab.
It's going to be Con and Raike. Raike goes down to Boga. Now Convoy is the
They're
last
taking
one.
Hem.
He's going to try to push Falks.
Think
He takes from Falks, but Black was quick to respond to it.
Wouldn't say Vineyard is a bad guess.
Nice retake from SC. Now let's take a
Were
look
you
on
able
the
to try and
south
slip
side.
someone behind their lines and try and find out?
I like that the northern side is completely empty here from
if we
SC.
can get
Should have at least someone over here somewhere to make sure that they're not going to get outmaneuvered on the north side. Don't see any rally yet back up here for CI on Lavenders. So we have Alex and Oatball.
Might be worth mortaring Hemp Farm.
Stepperfeld gonna
Yeah, I'm
run
getting
into
something
Bango here shortly.
Mortars
Loading
up.
and firing now.
Specifically the southern side of it, there's quite a few. They're in there, like,
Yeah.
in the Hemp bit.
They're gonna be able to
They've
get
got
a
two
rally
tubes.
down somewhere behind here and start moving up north to a checkpoint.
But they got a second one as well now. Might as well use it.
Yep.
If I understood it correctly, then they moved Rahab from this into that one. Kinda makes me wonder why they put it in that in the first place, just like a bit of greed. Yeah, very exposed compared to that one. And the distance isn't that far. Yeah, mortars having an impact on Hem Farm and the Russians. This from Roger. I would like to see SC trying to take some more ground here on the south side. At least holding this
No, I
road.
got killed by a grenade. They're throwing grenades over the water at us.
Yep.
Dash single-handedly holding the north flank for SC. You have Paolo and Dora. It's Soviet space pig there, crawling through the fields. Badass gets eyes on Paolo and takes him out.
Airstrike 1 minute 30.
It might be worth getting UAV up over Hem and like in between Hem and Vineyard.
Okay, I'm gonna jump off.
I have
Check
gotten a rally back down on the south side on Lavender, just on the east side. They have the SC Squad 2 to the rally southeast of
down
them.
there with an enemy squad, just fighting.
Yeah. We've just wiped them. We're going to push north.
Ah, love.
I can't. One more here, sorry.
Dash goes down to someone, I didn't see it. My guess would be to a Soviet space pig.
Multiple
like he's
west
peeking
side of
it.
Hem Farm.
He's the squad leader, so if he can get a rally up with Dora somewhere, they could start at least harassing the mortars on the back lines for SC.
Two spawning north
Dion.
in the app. Resist.
So maybe Leon has been able to get around on the outside south of all the SC guys here, and he can put some work in. I know this guy got a good aim,
Sounds like
a
quite
good
few
trigger
of them are
finger,
giving
so
up.
UAV up in
he can
30
keep
seconds.
control over
Airstrike,
here.
10
He can
seconds.
keep the door open for the guys behind him.
I'll have a look for their mortar team as well in camera.
Copy. I'm trying to give it a little flank on Vineyard if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, rally
Just,
on Lavender's happened right by
keep
squad
building bodies
2.
up outside Hemp. And if we can hit their hab with this cast,
Again, I would
they'll
see
panic.
SC now try to get some fob down on the south side. They don't have to put it all the way on the front line if they don't want to, you know, lose it to risk losing it. You could put it somewhere down. At least they have a second spawn that they could use to come back in and get rallies out if they get wiped.
Yeah, I can see enemy hab. It's in the back corner marking. Enemy hab confirmed in Saddam's. North side is mortarable.
Oh, it is.
Good man.
Hit the centre side of it.
Small details like that can be crucial. Yeah, it does sticking out through the wall. And it will take damage from mortars landing here.
Oh my, I think I can see the enemy tube. He's set up in the middle of the fucking vineyard.
I'm gonna run into Space Pig here.
Is it exposed?
Yeah, it's in the fucking middle. I'm pretty sure that's their radio. I'm gonna spin around and have another look. I'm pretty sure that's their radio.
Double check it's not an ammo crate.
John still going about here.
No, that's their mortar tube, sorry. Their mortar tube is marked accurately.
Who stands his ground, is slowly backing away, but he keeps buying time for his friend to come back into the cab. And Leon is doing the same, trying to keep the east side open for CI to get back in. This is fairly even matched here, back and forth. See, by the timing here. Yes, he's gonna go for the peak. Ducky and Rycave's gonna run into each other.
Far east on Hab on the south side. Marking.
The timing.
I'm gonna try and cast their hab. So see how this goes. It is inside, but we'll see.
If Nose gets Leon down. Now it's Farheld, Convoy and Sasha. Farheld gets taken out by Ducky, Sasha and Convoy right there on the east behind the next low wall. As long as they can stay alive with a few guys to make sure that SC can't push further east than this to cut them off, there's an opening for them to come back in. CCI a bit worried about SC team being down here on the south side, so they need to make control there of the river. Probably would like to have one or two guys on the south side to get a good cross. Lads out chasing fobs on the east side for SC.
Squad 2, we will hold the east and the north side whilst we wait for you guys to come up and secure the southern side, and then we'll push in.
Vlad is here to just mark and spot things out. Maybe get eyes on the mortars that are... where are they? For CI. Oh, they're all the way up there. Pretty even kill count at the moment. We've got 33 to 28. But I have to say, SC being the aggressors at the moment. I know CI is currently pushing for Temp Farm. I feel SC is, in general, of the map, making more moves, and now we have Black U on the way to the Hab, already backed by Duck and Badash further west. If he can hold his Hab camped long enough for them to move up, it could be the end for this one.
Oh, right, Cave, you also might be getting pushed from the north side of Hem Farm towards the Hab, so just be careful for that.
All the room in the world to get a fob down here somewhere, just to get this extra presence and secure your place on the south side. If you lose your rallies, you have something further back. $20 tickets. That's a lot, but I think it can do more good than harm. Dark and Badass is going to try to make a move for Blacku, who is inside the hab up here. I'm guessing camping it.
Disable their tubes. If they start firing again, let me know and hit them again.
Good work.
I'm gonna start.
Dark and
opening up
Badass,
on
you're going to
their
overrun
hab
the
on
hab
Hemfarm.
shortly. Let's see if you can get a call out here from CI. Yeah, overrun.
Northern hab overrun. Hemp farm.
Very quickly responds then, obviously squad 4. I like this. Going for the wrap around. Especially when you play these 20 versus 20s or 30 versus 30s.
Squad 1s, move
When
marker.
there's a lot of action going on, there's usually room on the south side or on the opposite side of the main force. Now, just unlucky with the timing, Sabusa caught them
Russian logic
trying to get around. Sabusa outnumbered, gets a drop on Paolo. Space Pig is patching up. Oh, a nice shot.
Probably going to hold defense at the moment.
Yeah, I
She's
think the best
Paolo, that's
course of
alive.
action is to smoke
Be
before they
advised,
start
with
pushing
enemies
us.
in
Try to get
I-7
up, and I'll
moving
try to get
east.
Sylvia.
They're trying to flank
You
around
could,
towards
you
checkpoint.
could also just
South,
start him,
southeast.
Fuck it.
I think it's Sabusa doesn't know how many there were in it. I'm pretty sure he didn't see. So Paolo just
so
holds
no,
this.
My rally in the north has been wiped to checkpoint.
Copy. 2 spawning on checkpoint.
Just
We
gave
just got-
away
They're
his
shooting me
position.
from the east, yeah.
2 squad wipes.
Oh, Sabusa goes up on top. Nice. 1v3 comes up on top. We have a fog now south side of the river for SE. And at the same time as SE is building one on the south side, CI is losing one of theirs on the north side, and they're sent back to the main one down on
I
checkpoint.
think at this point we might want to just try and lock down checkpoint and then only use like my squad and maybe Alex.
Oh,
Try and just
mortars
keep
doing
provoking
damage.
back to the radios.
We get the medics to get the guys up on checkpoint.
Ad has located the mortars. Question is, will he just mark it and wait for the mortars to do it? Do the counter mortar thing. Oh, that's a very sneaky mortar placement. I approve of it.
Habs destroyed.
Nice hit and run, takes him out, gets away from the area. Blacku and Badash is joining Vlad. And I'm lagging so much right now. I hope it doesn't. Looks like it at least.
Artillery, 8 minutes.
That gets taken out by Sasha or Rycave maybe? That was on top of the wall, Sasha.
Pushing south.
We're going to go south of checkpoint and secure that area.
Boga. Rogerek.
Probably use this time and the extra construction to build some nonce towers on the
Roger,
side of
3K,
checkpoint.
have you pronounced that? Making their presence known towards checkpoint.
I repeat, enemies south of checkpoint.
Falcons and Seth pushing further east, taking out Donut Hole now. They're gonna be adding up the pressure. Calls being made that there's enemies out on the
Still
east
got
side
plenty
already.
of tickets, guys. Plenty of tickets.
Right, that was like, do
Yeah,
your
we're
job
not
trying
losers
to
now.
calm down, team. You know, you don't want to get stressed out, make more mistakes. Keep your head cool. Farhalt can get a nice angle on Boga. Boga taking damage by nades.
Guys, you need to get.
They're gonna love this again.
It's a rally on the east side there by Faux. 5-man squad.
Guys, I'm placing up all to the east of that checkpoint.
Might be a bit difficult to get out of main soon here for CI. I like this. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of mines
Just got
down
a couple of enemies to the south of it, alongside the south wall.
on the southern. We find a good choke point.
Yeah, we're collapsing with much,
mines-
boys. We don't have a lot of map control currently.
Mines are not
Yeah,
what they
we're
used to be.
trying to push out to the south, but they're down there quite heavy.
Yeah, copy. Oh, wow, it's pretty cool.
Like the idea of it, making sure to keep that south flank kinda at least trying to keep it safe from flankers by putting mines down. Yeah, needs to find a way to get, break through with one squad leader plus one, so they're trying to get a rally down. There's a lot of fields here. It's not impossible to just crawl, get a rally down behind the presumed front line of the enemy team.
Guys, we already have enemies on the checkpoint. They're in the tap. Our guys are not very cautious.
Yeah, they're literally inside checkpoint.
This guy might be able to wipe this rally from squad 1 on SC teams. You see, Hem Farm is completely open. The only defense is the offensive line pushing towards checkpoint and the pressure that SC has on it. And that's why CI needs to focus on getting at least one squad leader through the lines, get a rally so they can contest Hem Farm. If they could gain and start capping, I would pressure SC to fall back.
East of checkpoint has been cleared as well.
I like this, just like Faust did here on the east side. He got around, got a rally behind him, and they're now pinned, or CI is now pinned between the eastern and the west squads from SC. Streptocock.
We can't push out at the moment, Riot. We're
Are you
trying to get
surrounded
down
by
to
any
the
chance?
south.
You need to go north. It's the only way you can play this at the minute.
If I die, I think I'm going to go main and run out from main.
Not a bad idea, mate.
Trying to open up, coming in from main is not a bad idea. Something that you sometimes forget about on these maps where they are so small.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near a tube in a minute.
Get inside.
These rallies are gonna get wiped from SC pressure towards that radio on the north side of checkpoint.
They got a rally up on my observe area. Rally northeast.
Actors have been called in to support Streptocock against Dion.
With enemies on move mark, squad 3 move mark to the southeast, very close by.
Be patiently played by Dion. Let's see if Strepto can hold and get
Enemies
shots on target. And he does. Almost sounded like he came from south as well.
Alex, look south. There's someone about to cross the road.
We need to think about getting a hab up on a mosque. There's enemies
Yeah,
there
they're
already.
gonna already be on there.
Minus
But
1
Alex, yeah, Alex holding from the north down this main road to the south side, trying to stop the Russians from crossing this one.
Squad 3 is focusing on east and
So
southeast
Ducky and
checkpoints for now.
Kubek is gonna try to clear out the north side. He and Alex gonna go head to head shortly here. Dougie takes out Alex, but Dave is ready behind him. Might get a peek in the right time. Gets a shot on him from behind.
That's not what I wanted to do.
South.
I thought you were picking. Yeah, no. I thought you were picking this
Kubek.
wall for a second.
Coming
Checkpoint
up
is
as
done,
well.
boys. I need to get. I need to get
My
to
squad's
Mosque
going to
ASAP.
secure
Find these
Mosque. My squad's going to secure Mosque
Nice.
and then move up.
On Bravo.
They said
On
they
Bravo.
got this.
It's movement there by Kuba. Fnooze
Artillery, 1 minute.
will hear the radio.
One
Dora.
Sashi to get the lot out of there.
Now squad 2 from SC in a position to try to intercept the CI as they try to go
Is it
from main
worth
to
digging
Moscow.
down checkpoint radio?
It is definitely
Dora
worth
can
digging it
hear
down.
them.
Rip it, they've got full control.
He's
Save
on
20
it.
seconds.
Dora's on it.
Tries to go for a knife and he fails it.
We're gonna
Quick
lose the
reaction
radio
by
if they're
Fnooze
on it.
there. That was not the play, Dora.
If we
Not
hurry,
the play.
If we hurry, we can get something on Mosque.
Folks
There's no
there
one
to
here yet, so
support
you're gonna have
Fnooze as
to
well.
rush a lodgy or something.
There still is a rally from squad 2 north of the radio. They might be able to come down and at least prevent them from taking it down. But they are building that razor
Need
wire
another
back up
squad
again.
leader to help build this one at Mosque, lodging ban.
Squad 2 from SE have been wiped. So Logis will make it for CI to Mosque. It was a bit of a turnaround, I'd say. After that first Logi got destroyed from around the vendors in the beginning for SE, I really thought that they would lose this south side. I think there was a mistake by CI not to bring a Logi
I got a Russian transport
and try
to the
to
south.
secure the south by a fob further back a bit behind them. Because when they lost the rallies, they were out. That gave the south side completely in the hands of SE, and they used that very well. Kill wise is it's a bit of a gap now as well, as he is taking the lead. Bango and Cactus might be coming up on Paolo. Paolo's holding. If Bango goes north, I'm pretty sure he will die. Paolo's gonna peek at the right time, you can see him. Now Cactus aware of Paolo's presence. Paolo's gonna relocate.
Plenty of our video is gone. The full squad's up now.
Be worth from CI to really try to go heavy now on the south side, just try to break through and need to clear this out and then push up, otherwise they'll be stuck in here. They have a lav and they have a crow.
Right, can you see anything in that area?
Get a little convoy going and just try to break through the south side, get something up.
The enemy village is south of Mosque apparently.
So yeah, you don't wanna sit inside and just eat mortars all day. Even if he doesn't kill you, it's gonna freaking destroy your hearing.
On camera.
Copy that.
Lad against Rycave and Crooked. Probably mispronounced that. I'm sorry.
We got enemy monsters down to the south. Can't place rally.
On the Chora, I really like to take out compound by compound. Because then there's just open fields in between. The cave. Oh, if Lad peeks up, now he goes in.
It's being accurately marked in the open.
Trying to get eyes on the Zabuza. Vlad might run into his side
their
here.
mortar tubes are in the same place as well. Their mortar tubes haven't moved on Vine.
Looks like Donut, Tricky and Reich is trying to open up this south side. They need to get this rally taken out. Squad 2, there's only a three-man squad. But this is the thing. Even if Squad 2 gets wiped, or 3, they got this backup fob close enough that they can respawn and get back out in the fight for the south side. And that's what CI was missing when they lost their rallies. Oh, there's a thing in the comp scene where you want to have as few fobs as possible, because you don't want to risk the tickets of them just like you cannot fob spam like you do in a pub game. But you need to secure your important areas. And you don't have to put them too close, just enough that squad leaders at least can spawn and get new rallies out. Instead of being stuck, like CA got stuck inside checkpoint.
And it's this direction.
Northeast.
Yeah,
and trying to box them in.
One guy straight away.
So they don't have much time here. They really need to do an effort and break out of the south side. I think the southern line is the easiest for CI to find a way to break
Multiple
through.
contacts in gas.
Just get a Humvee or Lav and just blast through it. Through the front line and get a rally behind.
Alright, you got a choice. I can hit their hab at Lavender, or I can rake a creep in for defense. They're only spawning off of that hab at Lavender at the minute.
If that's the only one, it's probably worthwhile doing that.
Okay.
This
I'm gonna
hab
get a lodge
on
in as
Lavender
well, so
has been
But that's worth bearing
spotted,
in mind, guys,
so
that we about to get RT'd on mosque.
Enemy pushing in northeast side.
so again they know about this
Squad
on
2
CI.
was
Even more reason to push through the south side. So
with enemies
battle
north
over
of
the
Moscow
river
as
here.
well, with no map control whatsoever, boys.
Oh, Faust might be about to wipe this rally. Why people place rallies so close to the walls and roads? Keep distance from, at least from the walls, of enemies on the other side.
Can we possibly get a 50-50 resupply run on
Box
Moscow?
can hold his position, is gonna tell the guys behind him that it's clear to cross and they will move up.
Smoking for a push on the northeast.
Copy, yeah.
To spread those mortars a bit wider and probably closer. There goes the rally on squad 2. Riot does the right thing, pushes out
With an
east side.
east of
Gotta
Moscow
make
as
sure
well,
that it's not a
between
free
main,
road here.
checkpoint.
Oh, he's not aware of the enemies. Faux whiffs it, but he gets him in the end. From squad 2 by SE still up here. In this, whatever it's called. Moving the lodge, he might be able to save it from the artillery.
Can
And
anyone
super
spare a plan
close
to come
to
with Riot?
Moscow, just north of it.
I want to get mortar tube far north. Start threatening theirs.
Fuck's sake, they're behind you in the east there. Fuck. Can't
Can anyone give me 1 man for 5 minutes?
Stand by, mine are all dead. Just get them in.
At Ash and Duck. Moving in. I think. See, I need to get one in those tower. I don't know how it's built, but there's a possibility for Banish to get into the tower. Would be. There they go. Moving in.
Close right, Hamill, close right.
Yeah, I see it. Minus one.
I get covered, I go down.
Minus one west.
Close west.
Blacku comes up behind. Hab might be overrun if Blacku moves up to Duck. That would be the Hab locked. Blacku needs to make his move right now.
We're losing Mosque, boys. They're already there. Come on.
A Duck should be calling out for Blacku to push in to block it. Are they not in the same? Same squad? There he goes. There he goes.
I dropped Palo off of you, by the way, right?
Hab's now blocked.
Who dropped him off where? I'm already on my way. Oh, yeah.
One enemy on top of the hub.
Stepfield, Dave, Scott, and Candy Cane. Dave goes into the tower.
Let's go for the hat first.
Let me just GLN.
We need to be careful here. Trades with Stepfield. Was a good call out by Donut. He was on top of the hab.
Still two though.
As you can see, Squad 1 CI have managed to clear out that southwest compound, but the rally for SC is still up there. Ducks gonna hold his own.
North side, south side clear.
Roger, we are clear. Clear and Mosque.
They should know that there should be one more. 2 guys to block it, 1 got killed.
Picking up rear, step it. Look, southwest.
For some reason they're choosing to mortar the shit out of my squads in the south.
Shows his hand. He could have tried to play it cool, to stay alive, and hope that someone else would get close to it. A Stepfield is gonna go for him.
Mosque for now, so got a bit more map control.
Gonna clear inside the hab. Yep, he's
Hab.
Pre-fire, guys. Pre-fire.
Grenade inside.
Look north, I'm getting a hat.
Duck is using the netting to his full advantage.
I'm
As
about
you should.
to go for their vineyard. Hab and mortars. We managed to get
Yeah,
around.
Nades going in.
I'm gonna remark their tubes accurately for you.
Oh, it connects. I don't know where it landed.
Tubes marked
Yeah, bro,
accurately,
thank you.
save it, have fun.
What did he step up?
But he's
Play
down,
north
and
now,
the
guys.
guys he killed are gonna get
You can
revived.
flip them now. You can get the checkpoint.
Is anyone dead? Is any people got some dead people that can do that or not?
It's a possibility here. There's not much coverage for SC on the north side. I don't know if using the mortars right now. Might want to keep them a bit concealed until they can get a few guys up here. At least a squad leader or 2 spawning your rallies out.
My squad's going to spawn north.
See Fnoo's holding east. Roger 3K. Pushing up north, so they do have at least a few
I'm gonna mark
guys
the last known
that's
position of their
going to
hab.
be keeping
It may not have gone down through
keeping their eyes
artillery,
out to the
but
north
the
and
fact
east
that
to
you guys
push.
have got less pressure on Moss suggests so. Where do you need help on the mosque? North side from the river?
South side is now clear for CI.
Digging down
Yeah, we
enemy
need
radio
some-
on Vineyard.
Near see squad
Right, we
2
need to sort
respawning
defense.
back out.
Comms. Break. We need to sort the defense out on fucking mosque. Make some good
Oh,
cross
squad
angling.
4 made it all the way down to Vineyard. Nicely done. That's a few tickets.
I've got
And
mortars active. Where do
gonna
you
be
want
concerned if they can start taking out one after the other. They know that there's a fob here as well.
Got no target for your right at the moment, sorry buddy.
them? So, is that vehicle accurate south of mosque? It's 5 tickets if it is.
That is, yes, it is accurate.
Right, 5 tickets it is then.
Asha's trying to hold Bango's body. Kubatek or Kut is gonna go for the revive. Timing can work this favor. I think Sasha's gonna
Just
peek
do
him
Roy
here.
Jenkins move till all die and spawn up north.
I would spawn a substantial amount up here, put rallies.
Vineyard radio on bleed.
Beautiful stepper. Hey, sorry.
Let me know if that vehicle pops or if I'm missing it or hitting it, please.
Fnus and Badash gonna push out,
Defense is
investigate, because
holding
they
the
can hear the
south side of
mortars
Moscow now.
clearly. That's why I
When
thought it
defense
might have been a good
sorted,
idea for them
gets to
to
the checkpoint is.
hold the mortars until they have more people pressuring down.
One, they know where you're coming from. Some of your guys were firing earlier. So they know you're going to come from the north, probably.
But Soviet pick also the mortars.
Vineyard radio blade.
Good job.
Fnus is gonna find the radio. He's marked it. If you can get into Hab and camp it, Badash is going to be
Yeah,
there.
okay. You need more guys. You shouldn't be sat on mosque at the minute and not pressing you.
Get overrun. It's gonna be up for squad 1 to come back and save it. But there is an opening here for CI. South side is open. East as well. Not much on the north side, so
Be advised, enemy logic pushing
crap,
from the
digging
west
this
on
one
spot 3
down.
move.
Nice call after they lost
haven't
Yeah,
Vineyard.
they're
getting the
going for-
radio yet.
They're going for another offense happening. We got their hab with the artillery.
We're going to try and get their hemp farm habs. If we can just start knocking all their habs out from behind, they might start falling back.
You've got a perfect push on checkpoint right now. Squad 2 have got it by the balls. From what I could see, their only hab left is the one Soviets heading to. That's their only offensive hab.
A perfect nade.
Apparently Logi just rolled past checkpoint, so be careful. There might be a hab there.
The radio is not in bleed.
Oh shit. You got him. I think I got the other.
Quickly get the
Get
save.
back up the radio, don't worry about me. Just get the radio back up so we can spawn. They gave up.
I didn't be in the hab using that with advantage.
Back up the radio.
I think they dug it down already. There's no hab or radio on the south side.
They've probably moved hab towards checkpoint then, if they've dug hemp.
Enemies on spot 3 move mark.
I needs to take
Just
ground.
west of
They
Moss.
have the opportunity now to send a few people up, see how far they can
Expect
get
another
south.
hab to come up on the west
They
side.
need to explore the
They're going to start
opportunity for
pushing
themselves.
mosque again.
They still have 146 tickets to work with, so if they can manage to get one cap, that's will kind of level the playing field a bit. Well, not just a bit, but gonna level it. Gonna be around 200 at least.
We have an enemy logi far west of mosque on heli mark. Accurate.
Well done by 4.
UAV coming up, airstrike or static in 3 minutes.
Don't know if this is a bit of a panic artillery barrage from SC. Squad 1 rally is gonna get wiped. Gonna alarm them of people coming from the west. But they should already be prepared for that. So no mortars currently up for SC because a lot of them are iron yard, so they cannot do anything about this yet. They do have construction. They could place mortars up here on checkpoint.
Enemy hab direct in the middle of checkpoint. Mark.
I was just about to say that there's an open hab here for the taken. Mortars can deal with that.
We have enemies west of mosque on squad 3 move mark.
And Faust gonna try to get to that northeast fob for SCI. It's Paolo and Dora wiped that squad 1 rally. Fnus is gonna be aware of them coming from his west. Turns around.
They're going to be on this hab in the north again, mate. They've just pushed straight past squad 1. Overrunning in the north again. Yeah.
Con might be just chilling in the hab. He should be able to get one unless they get him out with a pre-fire. Oh, the timing! That's just really unfortunate timing. Gonna be on Dion. Sasha coming back from the rally. New rally down from squad 1. Ducky, but Dora. Paolo close enough to just wipe it again. You know, if I was Faust, get in the hab. You will hear them coming. You could use the netting. Oh, don't go on top of it. You're better than that, Faugs.
He's still digging radio.
Okay, yeah.
You got one. Second one's digging. He's just got his gun up now.
Roger.
Calls from Con.
Get another nade in.
Faugs is my buddy, but Faust, that was stupid, I
No,
have
he
to
was on
say.
the radio. He's got his gun up now, though.
It's a proper brain fart.
Is he sprawling in the radio room?
Of course he is. Trying a different angle.
Southeast side time.
The hab proxied on checkpoint.
Good job.
This map's quite a high ticket one actually, so we got some wiggle room yet.
One gave up.
Rearm.
Fuck.
Oh, and Blackwood can't hold his
Yeah,
cool.
got him. Nice. I think that's it.
Dion is just
Careful.
or Dion is just holding an angle, waiting for Blackwood to run
Okay,
into
from what I
it.
can tell, their only hab on the map is that one at checkpoint. They've got a rally fighting in the south.
Radio
SC
from
might
six
be
north.
running into the same problem as CI did
on.
before. They had the ability to get a backup fob up somewhere in the way to really secure the north side. They're working from rallies, and it's currently working for them. Like, they're managing, but it's getting close. Now, artillery gonna take out their hab. Squad 3, no rally, what I can see. It's over here, next to the lodgy, so Squad 2 is gonna wipe that. You don't want to place radios. The rally's close to big flags like vehicles or constructibles, or whatever you want to say. Even though that blew up, Dave, you should go and check it out. And there goes the rally. It's a very common thing. You drive somewhere, jump out, you drop a rally, so... Just like you see Squad 2 did over here. It almost looks like SE is going to try to just hold checkpoint, and they're giving away, letting CI get back to pressuring them, and I don't think that's the way to go. I think SC need to take one squad at least to try to work to south and get pressure towards Mosque. Cannot let CI get comfortable and just pushing. This round was definitely in the hands of SC.
I'm heading back north, Walter. Thank you for offering that.
Right, Cave might get eyes on Sibuza.
Right, this is
End of fire mission, push. Rally white, north.
This will be a very crucial point in this game here.
Yeah, I think that was wiped a couple minutes ago.
Hab is completely down. There's enough build for them to place another one, but they won't have time to get it up before the push comes in. Paulo against Badass side.
enemy habs completely gone on checkpoint.
Beautiful.
Side, Cooper and Badass needs to hold their own here. That's it.
We've got infantry contacts.
Checkpoint
to the north of you,
is
Alex.
back in the hands of CI.
Squad 1 rally wiped or picked up?
Squad 2 might go straight for Hemp Farm, and this can snowball all the way back to Vineyard. SC needs to do fast respawn back into main and get out again. With Squad 1 and 2 with rallies in yeah, from SC that is. Rallies close enough to actually contest anything towards checkpoint. So that's 60 tickets in the hands of CI. There's still a bit of a ticket gap between the teams, but it's looking like the winds are turning here. Squad 2 doing the right thing, going directly for Hemp Farm, knowing that there's no fob here anymore. If the first Logi from SC goes to Hemp Farm now and gets killed, it's gonna be bad. They should go to Vineyard, because they should expect CI already being on Hemp Farm, so they need to secure Vineyard
make
first.
the call now, guys. If you've got a hemp farm, get a Logi to hemp, and you could roll them.
I would also take a Logi or a squad down south, somewhere over here. Start working around Vineyard and cutting them off of their main, because right now they know SC needs to get new.
You want to get some
new fobs out, new people out. The level of or the lack of fighting going on around checkpoint should tell them that they have wiped most of their enemies out, and they're gonna have to reset from main. Oh, it was a timer on it.